that's one of the things I like about Tai Chi, is being very kind to yourself, and being very kind in your actions and motions, and being very sensitive and always friendly with yourself and the world around you. So I think that's a nice word to have in the back of our minds today. So head nicely balanced on top, and allowing that head to float above the rest of the body. So relaxing all the muscles in your neck and your shoulders and chest. Allowing the head to rise and lift above. Some deep in breaths into the dantian. Okay. One big out breath. And now on the in breath, bring the hands up and over your head. Stretching upwards. And on the out breath, bring the energy down through the body. All the way down through your chest space. To your abdomen and down through the legs and into the ground. So breathing in. And then down through all the cells in your body. All the way down into the floor. One more time. Fabulous. Whoa, very good. So let's wriggle those wrists for a minute. And shoulders, waggle the shoulders. So feet a little wider apart. And we're going to bring the weight onto this side. And then back to the other side. And just feel the energy, feel the weight going into the floor through the feet. And back to the other side. So just bring in that weight from one side to the other. Feeling the release and relax in the shoulders. Okay. Right. And now bring the energy forward onto the toes and across, and back onto the heels and across. Nice circular motion like you are your own pendulum. Feel that energy going around your feet, weight going around your feet. And back the other way. The pendulum. Bringing the weight forward and back. Very circular motion, like you're on one of those paint pendulums, yeah? The paint coming off the end of the piece of rope. Describing your own elliptical circle. Feeling the weight transfer between the feet. Feeling how energized your feet are from this. And bring that to a close. Bringing the weight into center. I'll bring the feet together, almost, a little apart. Now I want you to imagine with the hands, what I'm doing with the hands, like scrunching like that. And I want you to scrunch your feet so that you're bringing the balls of your feet towards your heels. Just scrunch into the floor and then release and spread out the toes and scrunch and release, spreading the toes. And now I want you to continue to do it, but only in your mind, not in the physical. So imagine that you're scrunching your feet again and then relaxing and stretching out your toes. So feet together, coming down through the hips, down through the knees, nice and soft ankles. And bring the weight onto this side. Turn the toes 30 degrees. Bring the weight across. Empty foot. Step to the diagonal. Don't change the weight. Bring the foot back. Again, put the heel down. And then bring it back. Heel down. Bring back. Heel down. Bring the weight across. So it's an L shape. Should be shoulder width apart, slightly more. Shoulder width apart if it feels good. And with the heels, that is. So bring the weight back and forward. You should still see your toes through off the end of your knee. And when you come back, toes should be in line with the knee. Okay. So bringing up the energy from the ground, bring it all the way, feel it coming up through your body, flowing through your body, and then pushing out, pushing your own mountain. So bring it up and push against the mountain. Okay, bring that back to center. And do the same with the other side. So bringing this foot out 30 degrees, dropping down into this leg, empty leg, and then step to the diagonal and bring it back. Step it to the diagonal, heel down, bring it back, heel, back, heel, transfer the weight. Oh, there you go. That goes out of sight. So again, hip width, shoulder width apart. Whatever's comfortable, so that when you come forward, you can feel the weight come across onto this leg. And you can see your toe in front of your knee. When you go back, I need to move that one out a bit more so that you can see the toes in front of the knee. And then change from one side to the other, see if that's nice and comfortable. Try and keep it a nice level. No swinging up and down. We want that, a nice level movement. And here we go, bringing up the energy up from the air, breathing it into the chest and then out through the palms, pushing your mountain. Last time. And bring it back. Okay, we're going to do something. I quite enjoy this one. It's terrible with pockets though, so we'll see how we get on. So bring in your hand, place your hand next to Dantian, hand forward and down. So bring the hand up, stretch it through your wrist, sending your wrist down, opens up the palm. So it's a big circle that you're creating. And what you'll find is the elbow leads. So pulling the elbow forward, sending the elbow back. A little bit of tension in the wrist. Very good for your wrists. Back that way. So bring it up, send it round. I've been doing this for years, but you know where it goes when I'm trying to teach it for the first time? Okay, try the other way. So bringing the hand up, send it back, send the hand back. And then back the other way. It's quite weird. I'm fascinated by my own image. It's not good. Hopefully you're getting this. Again, the elbow The elbow should go forward. I was fascinated by what was happening with my wrist. Oh, so we can do this together. So bring the hands up, over, send it back. So again, the focus is on your dantian, and you're turning your dantian over. So the dantian goes towards the back, the energy in your dantian. And then forwards. Sends it to the back, forwards. Okay, so back the other way. Whoa. I think what we'll do, give it a shake. Oh. Okay. I think bring the energy up through the side of the body, over the top and down the front. So bring that energy a little bit further out of the dantian, feeling the circulation through the body. One more. Back up. Other way. One more time. Bring the hands back over dantian. 3 points in line, laogung, laogung, dantian. 2 fingers below the belly button. Doing your lovely Tai Chi stance, nice and relaxed back, relaxed shoulders, head floating above, feeling the golden thread hanging, supporting you from the heavens through into the earth. And allow the hands to relax down to the sides, opening your eyes, bring the hands up over the body, up to heaven. One last time. And relax, breathe out. Allow the energy to flow down through the ground, into the ground. Fantastic. Bring the feet together and salute. Yay.